Marcy, wow. Thanks, Cuz, for that wonderful prayer. And oh, kudos to all of you for those great stories. So I've been sitting here and thinking, we can't stop here. I think we need to write a book. We need to write a book, and where all our stories are in that book, because they're very powerful. And I think other people would gain a lot from them. And so thank you for all of that. Hearing your stories just made me think, boy, we're similar in many ways. Yeah, but I guess my memory, and I'm going to keep this real short. Let's see, what time is it? 4 o'clock, I'll be done at 4:03. I won't yap like I planned on. I don't know about you guys, but I don't Zoom that good. I'm up and down like a jackrabbit. But anyway, but as long as I still hear you, that's good. You talk about people who have impacted your life, and I guess for me it was my father, Clarence Trotchy. And here he's in a suit. This is a very rare picture of him in a suit. And we can scroll through the pictures, Susan, because, well, there he is. Oh, look, that's me. Oh, they're smoking. My mom and my dad there. You can scroll some more. We'll just, there he is too. Young man, 17, 18 in Holland, you know, in World War II. And I don't have any of his hockey pictures, or, I mean, I could write a book about this man, not just because he's my father, but because he's packed so much into for me, a short period of life. He died at 63. I do miss him all the time. And I'm 66 now. You know, when you're younger and you have a parent pass away, you think they were old. He wasn't old. I don't feel old. So I know 63 was too darn young, but he lived a full life, accomplished lots. And I think for all of us, if any of the teachings growing up that I learned from this man, I think one of the most powerful ones is, yeah, you won't be remembered for what you had. You'll be remembered for what you gave. And that sticks with me to this day, because my father died with nothing, but he died happy. He gave it all away. He enjoyed it while he had it, but he gave it all away. He was a very generous man. I've heard lots of talk today about garage sales and stuff like that. I was getting a chuckle out of that because my dad went a different kind of garage sailing. It was to the landfills. He loved nothing more than jumping in his truck and driving around the city here for a 50-mile radius to all the landfills, seeing what treasures he could get from them. That was a lot of scrap metal, different stuff that he made a few bucks on. That was his garage sailing in the landfills. I went with him a few times. I didn't find it as fun as he did, but anyway. And but what I did find fun with him was going into the bush for Christmas trees. Our family, he sold Christmas trees every year, or and I even had the, I guess, good fortune or to experience rock picking with my dad, because he picked rock also when I was younger, you know, and went into the bush for fence posts. And so real, you know, lived off the land. And it wasn't until, well, I guess if Nora's still listening, maybe around 1969, I was 16 when my father quit drinking. And that's when really everything changed. I really saw some really good, I always knew my father had good qualities, but he just became a real go-getter. Like maybe he knew his time was limited, I don't know, but he just wanted to accomplish so much when he was finally sober. And the things I got from him were the friendships and family, how important they were. He was always surrounded by family and friends. He just loved that. He wanted all of his family and all of his friends to have what he had. And eventually, I know if Nora's still there, all of my family who pretty much were all alcoholics, all of my aunts and uncles, pretty much, they all became movers and shakers and kind of, leaders in the community in some way or another. So I know I got lots from them, but I guess also what I got from growing up was without family and friends, you have nothing. There's nothing. You need people to share it with. You need people to enjoy things with, the good times and the bad, and that everybody share in the bounty. If there was bounty, everybody shared in that. Nobody tried to be better than anybody else, and they all worked hard. That's a value I got from my father and my aunts and uncles. Very hard workers. They played hard, worked hard. They everything was done with zest and with everything they had, and that I am thankful for. But anyway, we need to write a book. We need to write these stories that we talked about today down and get them into something for other people to look at. So maybe that could be another project to Local 11. I spent a long time going through pictures. When I have hundreds and hundreds of pictures, and lots of them go back to when Local 11 first started up. And the different events and the different things, all of them people are gone today. We're definitely I'm the next generation, and then there's still another generation after me, but we need to remember these people and these stories, I guess is my point. So we can't forget them, because we are who we are because of them. But anyway, I thank you so much. I'm grateful to you, Susan, for all your hard work and putting such nice slides and pictures together, and for everybody to share some very joyful and painful and just wonderful stories. Made my day. Oh, there's another one, Christmas. The old wood stove there, that was a wood stove. Just family. That's what it is all about, for sure. Same pictures Nora showed. That's my branch too. Yeah. There's some great grandparents. Look at them. Wouldn't want to run into her in a back alley. She looks tough. Oh. But no, hardworking people, generous people. There was one of the pictures I found. Look at that. That's from the 70s, the Local 11. My father loved parades and floats, and I'm sure they had floats every year. But anyway, maybe we need to do that too, Local 11, have a float. But anyway, that's just one. But thank you, Marcy.